Well, hello and welcome to the iNRB 2021
Nope,
Media
nope, stop
Awards.
that.
I'm your
We have
host,
had
Randall
enough
King,
of these
and it's been a
screenshots
difficult
and
year,
bad audio and
these have
video.
been
It's a
trying.
brand new day, and wait a minute. Had enough of that too. Have you? Are you glad to be back to normal? Enough of this stuff. It's been long enough. So let's open up our world and the world of the Intercollegiate National Religious Broadcasters. Time for a little normal, folks. Welcome to the 2021 iNRB National Awards. And welcome again to this presentation of the iNRB Awards for 2021. I'm Randall King from North Greenville University in Tigerville, South Carolina. And wherever you're watching, thank you for participating in this year's awards and continuing to grow and challenge yourself in a difficult year. We wish we could see all of you in person, but we know even as the National Religious Broadcasters Convention goes on in Dallas, many of you just did not have the right timing or funding to attend. But you did the work, you submitted your entries, and you kept learning. So this is our time to celebrate your accomplishments. We're going to look back on this year and a half of COVID, and we'll have lots of stories to tell. Some of them will be about people we lost, or those who were very ill. We'll talk about Zoom school and mask in class. And I'm sure some of you will remember the NRB convention you didn't get to attend your senior year. But I know all of us will have the story to tell about getting through this, living in the middle of a crisis, and how life kept moving. And this is a story we want to celebrate, because all of us in creative media found out that when you're in a crisis, life and storytelling go on, because they have to. Our viewers and listeners need information, they need inspiration, and they need hope. And one of the places they will always go for that is media. So while most of you stayed in school, you also kept learning your craft. You built on your skills, and you created stories you were proud enough to send in to the competition. Just like the pros, you kept creating. And we believe God honors that consistency, that faithfulness, and your commitment to excellence. So for the next few minutes, we get a chance to honor that effort, recognizing the best of the best. And on behalf of the iNRB committee, let me say right up front, thank you for going through this with us and making your campus, your public, and your witness to God's creative gifts even stronger. We are proud of all of you, and we're ready to share your gifts. So let's get things started with the first of our 24-hour challenges. Now these are always special because our students have to turn around the projects in a limited time frame after getting the assignment. This year, all of our 24-hour challenges were released and then submitted online. So starting with the 24-hour audio challenge, our first award in second place, Mount Vernon Nazarene University for You Are Not Alone.
Hey, Jim, I got the spreadsheet done, sending it to you now.
Sounds good.
I was also thinking maybe if you don't have anything going on, we could go somewhere and watch the game. I had a great time. I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, about that.
Now boarding train C.
That's my train!
Doors closing.
Are you kidding me?
Congrats to them. And now first place for our 24-hour audio challenge, Liberty University with Be Still.
Why am I so alone? No, stop. It's okay, I'll be fine. I can't do this, I just can't. No!
Be still.
No! I won't live like this. I can't be so alone anymore.
Be still, my child, and know that I am God. I see all the pain you're hiding so cleverly behind a mask. You're broken-hearted, desperately lonely. I know. I see it all.
And congratulations again to the students at Liberty University for getting us started. Now we'll move on to our regular production competitions, and we're going to start with television in the PSA commercial or promotional category. In third place, Alex Shipley and Emma Anderson from Hannibal LaGrange University for Erica's Testimony.
Growing up, I went to church with my grandparents. My dad wasn't in the picture, he was an alcoholic, but I was your ideal Christian kid. Like, I always went to church, always was answering every question in Sunday school. But then Mom got married again when I was 9 years old. But as I got into middle school, I was the new kid in middle school. Got bullied a ton. My parents had begun to fight and I felt like I had to take sides. So when I went into high school, I started hanging out with a bunch of seniors and...
Second place, Grant Peters and Jerry Clark, Louisiana College for Theater Promo.
My name is Tabitha Huffman, and I'm the professor of theater. We have an awesome program here at Louisiana College. Our theater department offers a degree in theater arts. We offer a musical theater degree, and we offer an interdisciplinary degree with journalism and communications. We always have a wonderful season. We fill it up with usually 3 to 4 main stage productions, and then we do studio work. We also have student-directed projects.
And now first place in the PSA Commercial Promo category. Our congratulations to Dylan Dildeen from Hannibal LaGrange University for Whole Strength Gym Wear Commercial. And great work, everyone. Well, now on to our first film competition this year, the documentary category. We're going to start again with third place. The winner, Anna Sherwin from Bob Jones University. The title, One of the Blessed.
My name is Sharon Robertson, and I had Michael David Robertson about a year ago now, and he was born 9 weeks early, so because of that he had to go straight into the NICU as soon as he was born. And I remember seeing Michael, and he had a CPAP on to help his breathing. He had all these wires, he had needles in him. It was just kind of heartbreaking to see my child the first time that way. As a mother, especially already having one child, I knew what it was like to have.
Moving on to second place in film documentary, Marshall Hammer from Bob Jones University, Building a Family.
I mean, it's been here since the university started. It was, one of the first buildings that was really built, Rodehaver Auditorium, and then this building was attached to it. So there's going to be a lot of lore surrounding the place, just in the signs, the paint on the walls, the chipping, all of that stuff really is a picture of the story that this building can tell you.
And first place for the film documentary competition, well, you know the school. Congratulations again to Bob Jones University, Emily Porter for Behind the Scenes, A Tale of Two Cities.
I'm Michael Moore. I'm the chair of the Division of Music here at Bob Jones University. I conduct the University Symphony Orchestra, and I'm the music director for this production of Tale of Two Cities.
Feel as if I need to clap for everyone because we don't get virtual applause here on this video feed. So congratulations to the winners from Bob Jones University. And spoiler alert, we may hear from that school again. Let's move on to another radio award in the original short form feature category. One winner here. First place awards goes to Alina Noakes of Louisiana College for Cafe du Monde at LC.
I wanna tell you about Mardi Gras in Louisiana is a celebration of many things, whether it be the culture, the food, the people, or the day before the official start of Lent. Nathaniel Kimball, a vocal music education major from Houma, Louisiana, knows all about letting the good times roll in the Deep South.
Mardi Gras is culture. It's if you grow up down there, it's just a part of what you do.
For many others, Mardi Gras is just a regular Tuesday. But at Louisiana College, Union Board's annual Café du Monde tries to give every student a little taste of all things purple, green, and gold.
Congrats again to Louisiana College. Well, let's continue now in the radio competition for news or sports production. Second place goes to Louisiana College, Elena Noakes, Lane Frost, and Daryl Brown for KZLC Tuesday Sports Talk.
Some breaking news today. You guys see that Tua is going to be getting the start for the Dolphins this Sunday, despite the fact the Fish are 3-3 with Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback.
I would say that we will be able to see how good Tua can be now that the team is at 500. So if they go up, it's because of him. If they go down, we know the reason why. It's because most Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL.
And for first place in radio, news, or sports production, once again from Louisiana College, Jerry Clark. Title for Louisiana College NAIA.
Today, it became official that we're moving to the NAIA beginning in the 21-22 season, and we're overly excited.
Louisiana College has recently been accepted to join the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, or NAIA, for the 2021-22 season. The NAIA voted unanimously to once again accept Louisiana College, as LC was previously a member of the NAIA in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and during that time...
And congrats again to all of our winners in the radio competition. Let's move back to television now. TV newscast or sportscast, our regular competition. Third place goes to Kylie Cornelison and Charlie Pamplin from Louisiana College for the Wildcat Minute.
Hey Wildcats, welcome to Chapel. I'm Kylie Cornelison.
And I'm Charlie Pamplin. Here's a look at this week's Wildcat Weekly Minute.
Come to the Student Center Tuesday at 11 for King Cake and Coffee, hosted by you.
Second place for TV newscast or sportscast, Charlie Pamplin, Elena Noakes, and Aaron Quartermont from Louisiana College for Wildcat Chat.
Good afternoon, I'm Aaron Quartermont.
And I'm Elena Noakes. Thank you for joining us for the Spring 2021 edition of the Wildcat Chat.
Although the COVID-19 pandemic has affected day-to-day life in many ways in the past year, we are beginning to see restrictions ease up and life return to some form of normalcy.
Because of that, many events have been allowed to continue with a few modifications.
And first place in the TV newscast or sportscast competition, the Newsbeat team from Hannibal LaGrange University for Newsbeat Fall 2020.
The admissions office at HLGU is recruiting high school students virtually. Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of Newsbeat. I'm Cami Tyler. We'll get to that story in just a minute, but first, Hannibal LaGrange University recently announced that they will extend their mask wearing policy for the entire fall semester. The university is requiring masks for students, employees, and guests in public spaces.
And congratulations to all those news and sports teams. It's a big undertaking putting on a show like that. Well, moving on in the TV category, let's go to live multi-camera non-studio production. And we have one winner, Elena Noakes and Thomas Hodge from Louisiana College for C3 Conference.
Basically, the question is, how do you understand your calling as a woman to ministry? And ultimately, bottom line is, I don't think my calling is any different from any man's in this room.
Louisiana College held its annual C3 conference on October 20th, and speakers tackled the topic of the role of women in today's church. Victoria Dixon, a recent LC graduate who is pursuing her Master's of Divinity at New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, spoke on the unique challenges of serving God as a young woman in today's culture.
I think just like anyone else is called to a
Congratulations again to Louisiana College. Let's move on to the TV non-news studio production. In second place, the Hannibal LaGrange University student PR team wins for HLGU virtual graduation.
Graduates, we did it! Congratulations on achieving this important milestone in your life. I'm Liliana Erskine, and for the next couple of minutes, we want to take the opportunity to recognize and honor our 2020 graduating seniors. And remember that while we are celebrating today from home, there is also an official celebration planned for this August here on campus. More on that in just a moment, but first, this semester has reminded us all.
And for first place in the television non-news studio production, again, to Hannibal LaGrange University, Kami Tyler for the United Way Evening Honoring Heroes.
Individuals in our community have gone to heroic efforts to ensure community needs have been met throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Tonight, we are honoring them. Good evening. I'm Denise Stammerin, the Executive Director of the United Way of the Mark Twain area.
Some great work there all around. Well, now on to one of our most competitive categories for the TV news or sports package, the individual stories shot, edited, written, and presented by our students. Third place goes to Alex Shipley, Hannibal LaGrange University for Izzy Strong.
It's court warming here at Mark Twain, and for a young 10-year-old basketball player like Izzy Berthold, it's a chance to watch the high school girls in action. But recently at a gym just down the road in Wellsville, Missouri, 10-year-old Izzy was getting ready for her youth basketball game.
There was nothing about her that would have made us think that anything was going to happen or take place.
But before the game started, Izzy collapsed.
And all of a sudden a coach comes running to me that Izzy went down.
I saw her walk into the building just fine, and then just in that short 2 minutes it took to park the car and walk.
Second place in TV news or sports package, Emma Anderson from Hannibal LaGrange University for HLGU nursing students return to the classroom.
Last spring, COVID-19 forced university students to learn differently.
It was really overwhelming.
It was really rough.
That was difficult because it happened so suddenly.
The coronavirus pandemic forced nursing students training for a hands-on profession to learn from a distance.
I was looking at all my friends, and their online homework was maybe a little bit easier to transfer into an online format, where for me, I had a precept.
And first place in the TV news or sports package category goes to Alex Shipley of Hannibal LaGrange University for Ray Harvey Mural.
If you're strolling down Main Street in Hannibal, Missouri, you may notice this man doing what he does best.
I do my thing.
This is Ray Harvey.
This is going to be a great day.
And right now, on the corner of Main and Center, he's working on his most recent commission.
This particular scene is a railroad scene supposedly taking place around 1890, 1900, when the original train depot was right down the road here, and it was a big, beautiful building. It's 3 stories tall, big spire, top floor had like 30 rooms.
Some significant work there on everyone's part, so congratulations to them. Well, now let's wrap up our news and sports competitions with the 24-hour challenge. But we made a switch this year. The 24-hour challenge was actually about 8 or 9. We decided that our TV news competitors needed to show what they could do by turning around a news story in a normal news day, in by 9, on the air by 6. So for the teams that rose to that challenge, we start with third place from North Greenville University, Downtown Homeless Ministry.
When walking the streets of Greenville County, one may notice the growing homeless population. Since 2014, the recorded number of homeless individuals has increased from 938 to more than 3,600. Be Bold Street Ministries Carolinas works to combat the problems the homeless community may face.
Joined forces with a street ministry in Be Bold, Oregon, called Be Bold Street Ministries, knowing that they had the heart behind the ministry, and we joined to become a nonprofit and to serve the community well through gospel conversations.
Second place in the TV News Day Turn Challenge, Hannibal LaGrange University for Churches Go Online.
It's been over a year since the start of the pandemic, when many churches were forced to close their doors.
Zero. No preparation whatsoever.
With states enforcing social distancing, Pastor Jeff Anderson of Calvary Baptist says their Sundays look different.
Sunday school was gone. Small groups, gathering together, that was gone. Within the 3 weeks after it started, we were no attendance in worship services.
And for first place in the TV News Package Day Turn Challenge, Hannibal LaGrange University for Diners Give Back.
This is Frank Dexter. At Becky Thatcher's Diner here in Hannibal, Missouri, he's a regular and comes in
3 or 4 times a week.
You want your usual? Okay.
Dexter has been coming to the diner for the past 4 years, but a few months ago, this regular had to find a new place for breakfast.
Wednesday I come up here and it was shut down, and then I found out the reason why.
On February 11th, owner Tim Ashby arrived at the diner and was greeted with a terrible sight.
We arrived at 5 in the morning like we always do, and the place was kind of a shambles.
The suspect was lying on the floor.
And congratulations again to those participants dealing with online submission and very tight deadlines. Well, let's move back to the film competitions now. For film music video, one award to give. Congratulations to Marshall Hammer, Bob Jones University for BJU Grass.
Well, welcome to the campus of Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. And this is the home of BJU Grass, where we play bluegrass with class. We're a group of 5 students and 1 college president who have gathered together because we love bluegrass music, and we'd like to play a song, Nothing Can Hold Me Here. Let's play it.
1, 2, 3.
Some look for wealth down here, some look for fame. I look for Jesus, with him all reign.
And congratulations to Marshall. Well, continuing on for our longer film narrative category, again, one of the more competitive awards in the entire iNRB competition. For third place, Kyle West, Bob Jones University for Paper Jam.
There once was a man who worked at a copy center and hated every moment of his job. Back for my help again this week, Genevieve.
School printer will be fixed next week, don't worry.
See, that's what you said last week, and my theory is that you just want to see me again.
Yep, that's the reason.
So you're saying you don't want to go to dinner with me next weekend?
Photos call.
In second place for the film competition, Daniel Quigley, Bob Jones University for Find Me.
Now serving number 22. Hey, what did you lose today?
It's just, I don't know where my keys are. Like, I have no idea where my keys are.
Door number 14 on the left. Oh, hey, where are we? Now serving number 23. Hey, what did you lose today?
It's my glasses. See, I put them down, picked up my book. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Third door on the left.
Thank you.
Some exceptional work there, and most exceptional of them all, according to our judges. First place in the film narrative category, Emily Porter, Bob Jones University for Sophia.
I want these papers finished before I'm done.
Watch more carefully for my signal this time. The red light is your signal. It shouldn't be that complicated. If it happens again, you're done here.
Did you want to take a look at any of this? Cause of death? Time of death? Shh.
Significant work there, as with all the film categories. And moving on, no difference here in our final category for the day, our 24-hour film challenge. This is one of our more prestigious awards over the years because students get a theme and a topic, and then they have to produce a short film 24 hours later. Now, even though they were all online this year, each film team still had to conform to those standards, get their work done, scripted, shot, and edited, and turned back in over a very sleepless night. So, without further ado, second place for the 24-hour film challenge, the team from Louisiana College for On the Altar. And finally, the first place finisher for the 2021 24-hour film challenge, Bob Jones University for You Were There.
I needed a new tail light.
You got pulled over?
Well, I got a kindly suggestion. Around real slowly like this. You would normally need a little TLC on these battery terminals.
Hey, Dad. I know it's been a while. I figured it was about time I'd write you. I've been working on the truck a lot. I can't seem to get it to start.
Virtual claps all around, and we hope you will let these award winners know with your emails or some comments on the Facebook page, whatever it takes, just to kind of celebrate together what all of you have accomplished. That will do it again for the 2021 iNRB Awards. Thank you again for your work, your entries, and your spirit through a very difficult year. On behalf of iNRB, I also want to thank our judges, the iNRB Standing Committee for guiding this work, and especially our chair, Dr. Shur Gopal of North Greenville University. Also, shout out to all of our faculty advisors out there. And for this production, my director and co-producer on the awards presentation, Dr. Andrew Stevens of North Greenville University. We hope to see you next year for iNRB in person. Thank you again, congratulations, and God bless us, everyone.